That's ultimately what I'm searching for. I'm searching for those moments where I can feel like I've earned this, I've done it the right way, and I can actually enjoy the pleasure that's deserved in this moment. But that's, I mean, as I say it, literally as I say it, I struggle because that is so, for me, it's so intoxicating. It's so enticing. It's such a compelling situation or scenario to be in where you can actually feel like I deserve to feel this pleasure and I'm going to take it in, that it terrifies me. And it probably, I'm going to work through some wormholes here that hopefully are cohesive and connect, but it's probably tied to some view of being like, I don't think I'm strong enough to handle that. I think I'm too mentally weak to understand and appreciate how amazing those moments can be, and then act in the right way to like rightfully um, doing it the right way, get back there versus shortcutting it, versus lying to myself and saying, no, 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 just take the pleasure. Like you deserve it, right? Whatever those shortcuts are, whatever that kind of weaker approach to it is, I don't trust myself enough that I will stick to it the right way. There's probably a lot of truth to that. Because again, as I think about those moments where you can enjoy it, my first sensation is amazing, right? And this I've seen this play out. This happened the other day. I was on vacation with my family, and we were sitting in the hotel, and I don't even know what was happening. We were just having a good time. I think we were eating dinner, and we were laughing, and my son was doing something silly, and it was making my wife laugh, and I was laughing, and the dog was there, and everything was good. Everything was happy, and that's my first sense, right? This is one of those moments where I'm doing it the right way and I'm happy. This is great. But instantly, the questions start to come in of like, but should you be happy right now? Is this actually a good moment? Is it, are you doing something wrong? Right. I don't remember the specifics in that moment, but it was, I'll try and be as honest as I can. Like, are you actually being a good parent right now? Like maybe my son was eating some shitty food that he'd been eating all day because we were traveling, we were on vacation, and he was probably being too loud in the hotel room, and we were laughing about something, and I couldn't help but think like, oh, maybe I shouldn't feel that good about this. Maybe I should be doing, maybe the fact that I'm feeling this good and this happy is a sign that that weakness is kicking in, and I'm allowing something that shouldn't be happening to happen because it's easier, it's more convenient, it feels better rather than doing the harder thing, whatever that harder thing was, right? Maybe we should have been out to dinner as a family. Maybe I was being lazy. Maybe I should have been disciplining my son because he was being out of control. Like that line, let's just use that example, right? Of having a good time. Let's just use my son because that's maybe a great one because I think about it a lot. That line between, hey, have fun in life. There's a phrase my son uses, do your joy, right? He said, I'm going to go do my joy, which means like, hey, I'm just going to go do me and be happy. And whatever that is, he goes outside and he makes pretend he's a evil villain battling somebody, or he's dancing to some music or whatever it is. In that, there's something so beautiful and good. Yes, be happy, be you. But then on the other side of that line is this sensation of like, again, did you earn, is it okay for you to be that happy? Right? Maybe there's other stuff that's more important. If you're just tapping into the things that bring you pure pleasure and you're doing your joy and you're just happy, but what if you're being too loud in the hotel room? Right? What if I'm teaching you something that now thinks you can be irresponsible and life is just fun and games and just be happy all the time? What if you're inconveniencing somebody else in the room next to us who's trying to have a conversation or enjoy their day and we're being so loud that you're disrupting them? What if, right? What if all these things? And I get it, right? What somebody would say back to me, I think, or maybe the battle, right? If I was interviewing myself, would be, but you're smarter than that. You think and talk about this stuff all the time. You should appreciate the fact that those what ifs, those are toxic, man. You can't have those what ifs. What ifs? Your son's having an awesome time. You're in the hotel room. You're having an amazing time with your family, and you're letting what ifs come in of like, what if you're doing it wrong? What if you should be doing something different? That's the problem. And although I get that, and I recognize that might be true, I cannot bring myself to fully convert to that. Why? Because of what I said before. I don't trust my own mind, and I don't think I'm wrong in that. I don't think I'm wrong in not trusting. And maybe it's just me, maybe it's humanity. I don't know. I can only speak for myself. I can observe other people, but it is too compelling. It is too intoxicating. Our minds are flawed. Maybe I am too weak to just assume that if I stop questioning, If I just let those moments happen and blindly just enjoy them for what they are and just go with it, right? And just do me and focus on what makes me happy and follow that path. How would I know? How would I know if I started doing it wrong? How would I know if I did start doing a disservice to my son because I wasn't bringing enough structure and discipline and teaching him about the hardships of life and how to overcome things? How would I know? How would I have any idea if we were starting to become this family where, like, hotels didn't even want us there because we're so loud and laughing? How would I know? How would I know if it went too far? And I started impacting other people because I'm like, hey, I'm just these moments. This is what it's about. You don't allow what ifs in. You don't question. You don't do that. You just go with it and enjoy it. That's what life is. That's the secret. Is it? Is it? Because what if? What if you follow that path? What if you don't question anymore? You just let it go. What if? What if it starts to break bad? We got a lot of human history that suggests it can break bad.